So hello and welcome to College Cheese Podcast, episode 132, I think. Yeah, I think it's 132. I think 131 was last week. One of these days I'm gonna remember. One of these days I'm gonna remember that number.
Mm.
As always, I'm your host Al, and joining me is one of the regulars. Joe's here.
Hey.
No idea where Nate is. Nate's off doing the dad stuff. It's fine. And Aaron said he won't be here this week. It's fine. We're kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel anyway. It's one of those weeks. But yeah, so we'll kick off with probably the biggest news, the PS5. It's coming out holiday 2020. It is official. It is a thing. To nobody's surprise, really.
Yeah. Getting to be around that time.
Yeah, and obviously it's like, with the Xbox Scarlet, or whatever it ends up being called. I know somebody was like, they need to not name it after, like, a number. They need to name it after, like, some kind of intense animal. I forget who said that, but they were like, they should call it the Microsoft Wolverine. And I'm like, no. It's like, they tried doing that in, like, the 90s. Didn't, like, Atari did that with, like, the Lynx.
The Jaguar.
And the Jaguar. Jaguar! 32 bits! Or 64 bits! Or whatever.
Jaguar Sleepover.
Yeah. But yeah. I'm trying to find, like, there was, like, an article about it, like, talking about, how it's gonna have, like, you're still gonna have to, like, install a game when you put the disc in, that whole thing. I'm not really surprised by that.
Yeah, that's the age we live in.
Yeah. I think it was IGN. Hold on. While this article loads, I saw another thing. What was that new Star Wars game coming out? It was like, what? Something, not Return of the Jedi. Something of the Jedi. I know it had Jedi in the title.
Yeah. I forgot about it too.
But, yeah, apparently, did you hear about the RAM for that game?
No.
Apparently, they're like, oh, hey, yeah, like, the RAM that you need for this game, the recommended is 32 gigs.
Well, it's a good thing I have 32 gigs then.
You have 32 gigs of RAM?
I think so.
Okay.
I think I upgraded from 16 to 32.
Okay. But no, they dumbed it down to 16.
Oh, okay.
Because, I mean, who the fuck? Besides you. Who the, like, I mean, obviously, I know people are going to have 32 gigs of RAM. Some people are. But
for the most part, you just need RAM if you're going to do, like, video editing and rendering and shit like that.
It's fucking IGN. Fucking fix your mobile site so it's not littered with ads.
Are you going to say so it's not littered with ass?
I mean, I think I'd prefer it if it was littered with ass. I hate this. It's like when they put an article and it's like they just update old articles, but they don't put the updated parts at the top of the article, so you have to scroll all the way down. Holiday 2020. Yep. PS5 specs. AMD chip at its core. The CPU is created from AMD's Ryzen line, 3rd generation, with 8 cores. I love how, like, I mean, obviously, like, everybody is, like, everybody wants to know, like, specs and hardware and stuff. But it's like, how would, like, the Xbox, with the Xbox One X and with the Scarlet, and they're talking about, like, teraflops and all this advanced hardware, and I'm like, okay, cool. There's nothing to fucking play on it.
Yeah, not yet. I mean, it's just the thought of, like, oh, what can we play on this?
Exactly, because it's like, oh, hey, here's some games. It's like, but I'm like, oh, hey, I can get this on either on Windows 10, like Halo or Gears or Forza. You're basically your three main series. I can get this on PC if I wanted.
Yeah, like we can play Crysis 5 with ray tracing and what the hell? It's like interlaced toenails.
Yeah. 6 teraflops. 6 teraflops, so you can play Portal 2 again.
Yay.
Yeah. Let's see. The system also won't abandon physical media, so it won't be a download only console according to Wired. The optical drive will use 100 gigabyte disc and will be able to play 4K Blu-ray media discs. The biggest inclusion, according to Cerny's description, whatever that is, will be the inclusion of a specialized solid-state drive, one that Cerny told Wired has a raw bandwidth higher than any SSD available for PCs.
Oh, lovely.
Uh,
But that is going to be obsolete within months. It's probably
Yeah.
going to be obsolete within like a couple months before release, actually.
yeah, because it's gaming hardware. It's like
Yeah.
like
The consoles are built to be a constant to always work.
Yep.
PCs are always being improved. Always, always, always.
Exactly. That's why a certain somebody, cough, 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 I won't name his name, refuses to play on PC. Because he's like,
yeah, you know.
Because it's like, yeah, like they're constantly coming out with new hardware, like better graphics cards, RAM, blah, blah, blah. But that doesn't mean that the stuff that you have is. Anyway.
Yeah. Like, that doesn't mean you have to upgrade it.
Right.
That just means you build for the future. You build it to last you the next, like, 5-10 years.
Exactly. That's why, like, when I upgrade, like, my PC, if I can get, like, a 1070, I'm like, okay, cool. I'll be happy with that. I don't need, like, you know, like one of the new, like, 20 series, or what is it up to, like an i9?
Yeah, something like that.
I mean, it'd be nice, but, like, you know, I'm
like,
not.
My graphics card was the prime graphics card, like, almost 20 years ago now. I think. It was, like, the 970, I think, was, like, the one they were testing Crysis on back in, like, 2000, I want to say 4. It's probably earlier than that.
Okay.
I mean, I think it was actually 2011, maybe.
Okay.
But yeah, my card is old, but it still runs things really well.
Do you have a GT or a GTX?
A GTX, I believe.
Okay, because I have a GT. Because I have a GT. Yeah, mine sucks. It's a GT 730, I think. It's not great.
Mine's a GTX 970.
Okay. So yeah, it's like I want to compare my computer to basically being on par power wise as like an Xbox 360. But even then, like, because like for example, my computer can't run Bayonetta, and I'm like, well, it probably could if I lowered the settings, because I know I can run stuff like Overwatch and GTA 5 at lower settings. So, let's see. So according to this article, the PS5 controller, the PS5 will sport a new controller.
I only do have 16 gigs of RAM. I thought I upgraded to 32.
Okay, that's all right. 16 is still, I'm rocking 8 here.
Yeah.
Also with my rinky-dink 350 watt power supply. Yeah, the PS5 will sport a new controller, which Wire reports currently looks smaller or similar to the DualShock 4. There's some notable improvements, though. Rumble has been replaced with haptic feedback, which allows the vibrations of the controller to simulate different sensations and surfaces, such as sand or mud. The L2 and R2 triggers now have adaptive resistance that can be programmed by developers to offer feedback, such as triggers with higher tension to simulate the pulling of a bowstring.
Huh. Neat. One thing I did notice is that on their touchpad, instead of like little dots, it's actually like the shapes of the face buttons. The triangle, square, cross, and circle.
PS5 will be backwards compatible with PS4 games, as it should.
As it should. Every new console should be backwards compatible with the older version.
Exactly.
They need to stop hoarding their old libraries for streaming services that don't work.
Yeah, because like I'm not trying to get into a huge rant about streaming services, but like, man, we live in a hellscape of the streaming service. It's like sooner, like, yo, Stop and Shop is gonna have a streaming service. Yo, you want your groceries? You gotta pay. You gotta pay $12.99 a month.
Yeah, my main issue is I can't reliably play the older Metal Gear games on my PS4. Like, I have to use my HD collection on 360, and even then, it doesn't have Metal Gear 4. So if I wanted to play Metal Gear 4, I'd either have to get a a Now subscription on PS4 to play it through the streaming service, which will inevitably fuck up and disconnect me, or get a PS3.
Right. And obviously, like, even if you go to like GameStop or something, you're like a PS3 pre-owned is still gonna cost you probably like $75.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's. I remember like when I told you the other day, I read an article about how apparently the president of Sony just now got a PlayStation Now subscription because he thought it was too expensive before.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, yo, you're the fucking president of Sony. You should get that shit for free.
Yeah.
Just saying.
That, or if you think it's too expensive, lower the fucking price then.
Right. Like, we just live in a time of like so many freaking streaming services. Like, everybody's got one.
Mm-hmm.
Soon enough, we're gonna get Dumb Wrestling a streaming service.
God, I hope not.
For 50 cents a day, you can save an animal.
Yeah, it's like, oh, they got, hey, this streaming service, it's only like $5 a month. It's like, that's cool. And then there's this one that's $5 a month. Okay. And there's this one that's $5 a month. Pretty soon you're paying $50 a month for streaming services.
Exactly.
On top of your bills, on top of your electricity, on top of your car insurance.
Exactly. On top of your mortgage.
Yeah.
It's like, because it's like, for example, oh, hey, like, I want to watch Seinfeld. So that means I got to get Netflix. But then I want to watch fucking, I don't know, Friends. So I got to get Hulu or NBC, like, fucking Peacock or whatever the fuck their thing is called.
Yeah, and then you want to watch something on Crunchyroll. And then you want to watch something that's only on, like, I don't know, fucking
CW's streaming service to watch fucking, like, Nightwing get shot in the head or something.
The best anime.
You know, how'd you mean no headshot? But yeah, too many freaking streaming services. Obviously the official name for the PS5 is PlayStation 5. Nobody's surprised. It's good to hear about the controller basically looking like the DualShock 4 because, like, do you remember the initial PS3 controller?
That bogus boomerang with the 800
boomerang
buttons.
Yeah, the fucking boomerang that I hated so much.
Yeah, that thing was horrendous.
It's like, yo, I mean, like, yo, you're already, like, your logo already looks like, you're already ripping off the font from the Spider-Man movie for your PS3 logo, but now your controller looks like a freaking boomerang. I don't know. Let's see. So, what? PS5 games. Of course, PS4 and PSVR games are expected to work on the PS5. We don't know a ton about what Sony first-party games and studios will be made specifically for PS5. However, there have been some reports that suggest Sony is emphasizing PS5 development internally. One of the most notable reported pieces of info prior to Wired's report is that PlayStation's first-party studios are now allegedly focusing their development efforts beyond what's in the works for the PS4 already on the PS5. It said something about Ghost of Tsushima, Last of Us Part 2, Dreams, whatever that is. Is that the weird, like, where people drew dicks?
Which one?
Dreams?
Probably.
Okay. Concrete Genie, which I think it was another one. I think that was that about that kid who had no friends. So he had to, he had to draw some friends. I think that's what it was. You know, on another note, and I was really hesitant to talk about this because I don't really like bringing political crap onto this podcast. But did you hear about Blizzard?
I hear they suspended a Hearthstone player because he was, like, doing, like, the Hong Kong protest thing.
Yeah, he was speaking out against the Chinese government. Which, it's like, because apparently these protesters, it's like because like they're trying to fight for democracy in China, and the government's like, no. And yeah, they suspended this player for like a year. They took away all his prize winnings, just for like, and I'm just like, man, you cucks.
Yeah.
It's like, and then like, because I read another thing where it's like, shockingly, Though not so much. It's more shocking that it took them this long to do it. But apparently China banned South Park.
Oh yeah, because of that one episode where they did the yeah.
Yeah, where Randy Marsh was trying to get money for his weed business.
Nice.
Yeah, and so like, and anyway, and then they banned the Houston Rockets.
Why?
Because the general manager of the Houston Rockets spoke out against the Chinese government.
I mean, they it's gonna get to the point to where it's just gonna be they can't silence all of us.
Is that like Storm Area 51?
Probably, but for a better cause.
Storm
than
China.
just
They can't
alien
silence
pussy.
all of us. But yeah, they like the general manager for the Houston Rockets. He spoke out against the Chinese government, and then a bunch of players on like the Rockets and stuff. They're like, "Nah, man, we love China. We got nothing but love." I'm like, "You fucking cucks." Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to throw that in just because like I thought it was because obviously we're a gaming podcast and it's Blizzard. You know, it's like because I was like everybody's like, "Oh, uninstall your Blizzard games." I'm like I'm not gonna uninstall my Blizzard games because I don't even have them installed in the first place.
I don't even really need to use Blizzard anymore now that Destiny's on Steam.
Yeah. I mean, but you're hardcore about that Overwatch though.
If by hardcore you mean play it once a year.
Yo, you mean you're not getting in on that season number action? Because I don't even know what season they're on.
I think it's like 17.
I was gonna say 16. Yeah, that sounds about right.
It's like 16 or 17.
Yo,
I'm gonna wait to see what they reveal for the new Halloween costumes, but that's about it.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm looking at trending things on Twitter, and it says an article from Pop Sugar. It says a Lisa Frank hotel room has more nostalgia than your '90s pencil pouch, and because obviously we all because we're '90s kids, so you remember what Lisa Frank is, right?
I remember the name.
Okay, so it's basically they made all that pastel stuff with the unicorns for like pencil cases and stuff like that for girls. It's only funny because I read Lisa Frank as Anne Frank. And I'm like,
oh, those are two very different things.
And it's like I thought I said an Anne Frank hotel room has more nostalgia. I'm like, I mean, I'm not sure that's the kind of nostalgia you want to have. Just saying.
I mean, it's history.
It is. I mean, it is, to be fair. So they released the My Career trailer for WWE 2K20.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to say it. I might actually play the career mode in this year.
Oh, really?
Because it's like, there's a lot of weird shit in there. Because it's like, did you see the screenshot of the New Day arena?
I think I did.
It was literally like a New Day, like Rainbow Arena, and there was like a inflatable unicorn and pancakes in the crowd, and
yeah.
And then like I'm watching this trailer, and then like it's got like what seems to be like a legitimate story mode. Like it's like you're going like at one point you're wrestling in like high school, and you're working your way up to WWE, and then the next second you're fucking fighting the Undertaker in hell.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And I'm like, yo, are they bringing back this weird stuff that used to be in like WWE game story modes? Please do, because that's what made it fun.
Yeah.
What else is trending on Twitter? Number one trending topic, hashtag International Lesbian Day. So happy International Lesbian Day, everybody.
Sweet.
Every day is hashtag International Something Day. It's like Happy International Third-Party Knockoff Controller Day. Also, one of the few topics that we have. Red Dead Redemption 2 is coming to PC.
Yep, on November 5th.
That's cool. And obviously Rockstar has their own launcher now. because I feel like that's like the next thing that everybody's gonna have. Everybody's gonna have their own launcher for their own stuff.
Yep.
It's like, okay,
I mean, I'm fine with it because, like, with GTA 5, it still has to open it through the social club launcher or whatever.
mm-hmm.
But,
Mm-hmm.
like, it doesn't obstruct anything. It goes away as soon as the game is launched. And, yeah,
Yeah,
it's like, that's how it should be. It's like, I can open it from Steam, and it can do whatever it wants, and I can still, like, take screenshots, talk to people through the overlay, and do everything that Steam lets you do, but their launcher is there.
right.
So yeah, like that's how it should be. Which is why I hope Red Dead is also like technically on Steam too, so I can still do that. But it probably
Yeah,
won't be.
it's like, oh hey, it's like now it's like because it's getting to the point where it's like people are gonna have, hey, you got Steam, you got this Rockstar launcher, you have Epic launcher, you have you freaking Uplay, it's like
Origin.
Origin, fucking
It's like the whole like adding non-game to Steam library thing, like that thing is it's more of a hassle than it's worth, honestly.
yeah. It's like I feel like ever since like it's like that news came out that it's like because I think like isn't the reason why a lot of games go Epic exclusive because they give a bigger cut to developers than Steam does.
Yeah, that's my understanding.
It's like I can understand that, but at the same time, it's like I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm lazy and I don't want a bunch of launchers on my computer.
Yeah. That and Epic is also like plagued with like I think security issues and like customer support issues
Hmm.
and a whole bunch of other bullshit. It's like I just refuse to give money to them because they're panicking because Fortnite isn't as popular as it once was.
Yeah, you don't really hear much about Fortnite these days, which I'm kind of glad because I never gave a fuck about Fortnite.
Nope. Neither did I.
Let's see. So I'm just like scrolling through my Instagram for a second, and I see a post from Humble Bundle. Apparently, you can get the Crash Insane trilogy, Call of Duty WW2, and the Spyro Reignited trilogy in Humble Monthly.
Mm.
That's kind of cool, I guess. I mean, I played the Crash trilogy, and that was pretty good. Was Call of Duty WW2 any good? That one?
I don't remember because I never played it.
Okay. Cat.
The last Call of Duty I legitimately enjoyed was Modern Warfare 3.
Let's see. World news. 11 elephants fall to their death down Thai waterfall.
Oh god.
That's. I mean, unfortunate. Sorry, I laughed. I mean, it's like, yo, it's. I mean, I'm gonna just say it. Seeing something fall down something, it's pretty funny.
Yeah. Elephants are big, dumb, and gray.
Yeah. And
even though they're not dumb. They're
right.
actually really smart.
And like it's like it's like, for example, you take an old person and you see them like say you're laughing already.
I guess that's just because I pictured fucking the bit in IT Crowd where the lady falls down the stairs, gets up, and then falls down again for the commercial for their emergency hotline.
Okay. But yeah, it's like oh hey, it's like you see like an old person and you see them fall down some stairs. It's like maybe it's just us, but my first reaction would be I'd be like and then I'd be like, oh my god, are you okay? The Sonic the Hedgehog official Twitter has a recipe for a chili dog protein shake, which sounds disgusting.
Very.
Because apparently it's 5 hot dogs, 1 can of chili, 2 scoops of protein powder, 1 cup shredded cheese, and 5 ice cubes.
Hmm.
That ain't it, Chief. At least not to me. I figure we'll touch on this a little bit, even though I'm sure this is more Aaron and Nate territory. But man, that Joker movie, because like I mean, obviously neither of us have seen it, but like I think the general consensus is it's good, albeit controversial. Because the only thing I heard about it was apparently there's a song made by a pedophile in it.
Okay.
And that's what like people are latching onto, and I'm like, I
Well,
mean,
they'll latch on to anything.
yeah, because I'm like, what is wrong with you people? I mean, like people seem to like this movie. Like from what I hear, this movie is pretty good. I'm not gonna go see it because it's not really my cup of tea. Um, but it's like people are just latching on to anything because they want it to fail. Like I saw an article about how like people they were thinking about evacuating the theater because somebody was smoking in there and they thought they were trying to start a fire. And I'm
Okay.
just like, I don't know. It's like y'all just grasping at straws, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, yeah, if you're a pedophile, die first of all because it's not good. Second of all, but it's like, because like, what was this guy's name? I think it was Gary somebody.
King Gary.
But yeah, so apparently the Joker movie uses a song by this guy who is a like convicted pedophile.
Mm.
And like I'm pretty sure the Joker movie is not the first movie to use music made by a person who was a convicted sex offender.
Yeah.
Just saying.
It all depends on when he was a convicted pedophile and what he's doing now.
I think he's in prison right now for the Kiddly Fiddlin'.
Mm.
Let's see. What did you post in?
I just randomly found that.
Oh, that. That's awesome. But, so like, obviously the audio listeners can't, but like, it's a video clip of a professional wrestling match where one of the dudes is playing his Nintendo Switch during the match,
Mm.
and it's pretty great. Pretty sure the Joker movie is not the first movie to use music made by a convicted sex offender. I mean, movies still use music by Michael Jackson. Not saying he was a pedophile, but he was accused of stuff.
He was accused of doing a lot of things.
Yeah.
But as per music artist tradition, people still listen to them because their music is godlike.
Exactly. It's like, look at freaking. I'm trying to think of an example here. This like, see, obviously, it's gonna expose me for not listening to mainstream music.
I mean, I don't either, but I
Look,
don't hide
okay,
that.
okay. Look at Chris Brown. People still freaking listen to Chris Brown. Chris Brown clearly abused a woman. I'm gonna cut out that whack-a-mole part, I think. That's why I resaid that. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, look like Chris Brown. That's the only example I can really think of off the top of my head. Chris Brown did bad things, and people still listen to him. People still stan him. Which
Didn't Usher also do a lot of bad things?
I think so. Like what he like, I think he like cheated on his wife a lot. But then again, I think a lot of music artists do that.
I mean, that's classic adultery.
Yeah. Classic mode adultery.
Mm.
Nah, man, I want that World of Light adultery.
I want that all-star mode adultery.
I want that adventure mode. I want
that
100
subspace
man
emissary adultery.
melee. I want that cruel melee.
Oh God.
Anyway. Oh, so like on the topic of Smash, so I saw a post and they're like, be honest, did you forget that Terry Bogard was announced for Smash? I said no.
I didn't.
I'm like, no, it's Terry Bogard. I mean, I haven't really played much Fatal Fury or KOF, but it's Terry Bogard.
Yeah.
Old Buster Wolf. Or as somebody I know thought he said Rasta Wharf.
I mean,
And I'm like, he's not even Jamaican.
8-bit English is really difficult to hear.
I mean, it is. He should have his final smash should just be called Rasta Wharf.
So Worf from Andromeda?
Sure, but
Or no, Worf is from Star Trek.
sure, and he's just got dreadlocks and he's smoking weed.
Yeah.
He's got a machete.
Are you okay?
Did you see that comic where it was Terry and Ness and like they were having a conversation there and then he's like, "Hey, cool moves, kid. Where did you get your fire abilities?" He's like, "Oh, I got them from, my 8 sanctuaries." And then Terry's like, "Yeah, I got my power from Mother Earth." And then they both say, "Okay." And then Terry's like, "Did we just become best friends?" Yeah, apparently the Rockstar launcher, you can get San Andreas for free. That's cool.
That's nice. I mean, I would if I didn't already have the entire GTA collection on Steam.
Yeah. And then obviously because freaking people got mad because they're like, "Oh, like why would I want San Andreas for free?" I'm like, because it's a great game.
Yeah.
If you haven't played it yet, you should. Nothing good is even trending on Twitter.
Football and police and lesbians.
And they all go hand in hand.
Lesbian football police.
Is that like that? What was it? That football league where like they played in like bikinis or something?
The XFL?
No. Oh no! It was the freaking. It was like a lingerie football league.
I do remember that. I forgot what it was called. I thought it was the XFL.
And I'm pretty sure the XFL was because obviously the lingerie football league was women. The XFL was like reject dudes. I think.
Mm.
Did they have women play in the XFL? Great. Now I'm gonna have to sully my Google search history for the XFL. These fucking logos. You could not get any more generic looking. If you look honestly, if you look at the freaking logo for the Tampa Bay Vipers, it literally looks like the V that we use for Vendetta, except it's green. So I reiterate yet again that WWE is clearly stealing our ideas. But yeah, such great teams as the Tampa Bay Vipers or the San Francisco Demons. Why couldn't they call them the San Francisco 69ers?
Yeah.
Yeah, all these logos look so generic. Either that, or they look like a logo of an Overwatch team. Let me redeem my Google search history and look up this lingerie football league.
Redeem my Google history.
I mean, I've already sullied it by looking up the XFL. Oh, there's a team called the Chicago Bliss. I thought it said Chicago Butts.
I mean,
oh, it's now called the Legends Football League. It's not Lingerie Football League anymore because they probably had to be politically correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, when are we gonna move dumb wrestling into football so we can copy Vince?
When a football game adds a custom team and player aspect.
Come out with a new blitz so we can make dumb blitz.
Yeah.
And Lunell can be our star quarterback. Or just come out with a new blitz anyway. Because I'm tired of all the simulation crap. I want fun. Oh, did you hear that apparently Alex Trebek might have to leave Jeopardy?
Really?
Yeah, because of his cancer.
Damn.
That sucks.
Yeah.
And I don't know, do you okay, this is random, but if Alex Trebek, or when Alex Trebek leaves Jeopardy because he's old, do you think they should find a new host, or do you think they should just can Jeopardy?
I mean, they're probably just gonna find a new host because that's what happens with every game show.
It's fucking weird though.
I mean, Wheel of Fortune did it. Fucking Price is Right did it. Family Feud did it multiple times.
Yeah. I mean, yo, bring back Louis Anderson.
Yeah.
It's like everybody loves Louis Anderson because he's like, is he stupid or is he fat? Yes. It's like, is he like,
Is he stupid? Is he fat? Yes.
is he handicapped? But yeah, it's like it'd be fucking weird seeing another person host Jeopardy. It's like they should bring like who is like the anti Alex Trebek? They should just like because Alex Trebek is kind of like just like this like I'm sure he's a nice guy, but he sounds like on the show he sounds very monotone, except when he says Jeff a lot.
I mean, I guess that would be Louis Anderson.
Oh God. Can you imagine if Gilbert Gottfried hosts Jeopardy?
That would be the best. He needs to do more things.
He needs to host every game show. Gilbert Gottfried needs to make like a freaking ASMR YouTube channel.
Yeah. Holy fuck, is this wrong?
What is trending in the fun section of Twitter? Oh, apparently Nintendo finally added the ability to play with your friends in Mario Maker 2.
Yeah, that got added like last week, I think.
I think it was last week. I just remembered it. But it's like I remember like they added it, and I agree that that's something that should have been in at launch. But like I saw it got added, and then I'm like, okay, cool. This will make people happy. Of course it didn't because people just complain. What was that?
It was a Twitter video that Kayla sent me.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard Minecraft.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. I'm like, are you playing Minecraft?
No, it was a video.
Oh, on another piece of random news, man, we're really scraping the bottom of the barrel. But did you hear about Snoop Dogg?
No.
Apparently, I think it was the University of Kansas invited Snoop Dogg to perform at like their Midnight Madness or some kind of college sports party or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he brought strippers. he brought strippers with a pole and everything.
I mean, who else would he bring to a campus party?
In Kansas. Like, was he supposed to bring like fields of wheat? Oh yeah, Terminator's out in MK11. That's cool. Yep. Obviously, we talked about this the other day, but how MK11 apparently flubbed the biggest. It's like because Terminator, not voiced by the Governor, kind of looks like the Governor. Not gonna crap on his voice actor because I think the voice actor did a pretty decent job. But like, remember like the other day when we talked about his arcade ending, and how just like the simplest thing. It's like it ends like with like the Terminator, like because obviously he terminated, so he has to be terminated because that's the way of the Terminator.
Mm-hmm.
And then he jumps into the fucking blood sea or whatever it is, and then they show the hand above the water, or above the blood, and he doesn't do the thumbs up.
It's a heinous crime. Like, should not be forgiven.
WT fuck Ed Boon. You have the fatality with the motorcycle. You have like all these other Terminator references. You have him say, "Let's get over here," and all that stuff. But none of this. No thumbs up at all.
I'm willing to bet it's some copyrighted thing from either Arnold himself or the movie or something.
You're probably right.
Yeah, you can use his likeness, but not his voice and not the thumbs up.
No, all you can't do is my thumb.
It's my thumb. Put that thumb down now.
Thumb in the chopper.
Ugh.
I saw a thing on Event Hubs. It's like, oh, like it was like I think yesterday or the day before, And it was like Terminator's not even an MK11 yet, and like freaking like Sonic Fox already figured out like this massive damage combo.
Yep, I just saw that.
And
70%.
and I'm like, of course he did, because
Because
number
that's
one,
the one game he can play well.
yeah, it's like number one, he's Sonic Fox, and number two, it's like he's a fucking pro player. You better believe he's gonna get early access to it.
Mm-hmm. Doom Eternal got delayed.
Oh yeah, that got that till March 20th, I think.
Yep.
So people are going to have to make the most difficult decision of their life. Are you gonna get Doom Eternal or Animal Crossing? It's like, oh, aren't they like one and the same? Because like one, like you're like killing a demon, and then the other one, you want to kill Tom Nook. I got confused from it. I saw an image earlier about how it was like basically the Animal Crossing New Horizon thing with like the villager standing up by the beach and looking off into the sunset, and behind him was Doom Guy. Oh, apparently a Fallout Legacy collection got confirmed. So for anybody who likes the Fallout, that's kind of neat. I couldn't really get into Fallout very much, to be honest. Like I played a bit of 3 and a little bit of New Vegas, but that was about it.
It's like they're slower paced games, especially in the beginning.
Yeah, I think that's why I couldn't really get into it very much, because I thought it was very slow.
Yeah, that's the reason why I still haven't gotten into Witcher 3 yet.
Okay. Yo, but Witcher 3's got like titties in it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like that's like, yo, it's like this game is slow at the beginning. Yo, just put titties at the beginning, and I'm stuck for life. But yeah, so it's gonna have Fallout 1, like 1, 2, 3, 4, New Vegas, and 4 with all the DLC. I mean, it's cool. If you like Fallout, it's a good deal.
And I loved 3, and New Vegas was meh.
Mm. And then like I remember I wanted to like 4, but then
I did too. I tried really hard.
I just got barraged with like this game is not good, and I was like watching gameplay of it. And I'm like, this seems. It's like, hey Bethesda, you mean you're not gonna throw your freaking love child Fallout 76 into that mix? It's like that. I mean, first of all, Fallout 76. I mean, we've gone over this several times on the podcast, but Fallout 76. I wanted to be hyped for that game.
Yeah, I did too.
And then like the gameplay was a mess. And then for those of you who got the collector's edition, it's like, hey, you're gonna get this cloth bag, and then you get the bag, and it's like vinyl. And then they're like, hey, we never said it was gonna be that kind of bag. We never said it was gonna be a cloth bag. But then people were like, yeah, you did. And they had like screenshots of proof, and they're like, well, okay, yeah, we did say that, but we're not gonna fix it. Thanks for your message. And then the freaking like the power armor helmet, it has a mold risk. It's like Bethesda, masters at half a game, but god tier at diseases. Got anything you want to throw in real quick? I think we're about done.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything else.
Okay. So yeah, we'll wrap this up because like yeah, it's a bottom of the barrel week. Anyway, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel because we got the Dumb Wrestling going. We got the podcast. You can watch all our previous episodes in video form and hear us spew our bullshit, all that stuff. Be sure to follow us on Anchor. All of our episodes are in audio form, so you can listen to them if you're driving to the grocery store or dropping your kids off at school or running over somebody else. I don't know. Yeah, follow us on Anchor. Anchor.fm/college. All our episodes are there in audio form. Follow us on Twitter so you can see our stupid tweets where like basically you could follow me if you just want to see a bunch of like anime titties on your timeline.
I mean, who doesn't?
That's basically all I'm good for. Because it's like, oh hey, it's like I could be like today sucks, and then I go on Twitter and I just see freaking anime titties. I'm like, never mind, it's a good day. I mean, yeah. But yeah. So until next week, I'm Al.
I'm Joe.
And we'll see you next week with episode 133, and hopefully everybody will be here. Hopefully Nate will come back. Nate, where are you?
Yeah.
You haven't been here for a while. Miss you, Nate. Kind of, I guess. Okay. Bye.
Bye.